Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, we talk about ice conditions. Ice conditions are everything, not just for safety, which is paramount, but how easily you can access a place, how easily you can drill a hole, whether the fish are there. I mean, there's so much involved. And I got to tell you, right now, because of this frigid, cold weather that we've had, is most of the places around the North Country that we like to go ice fishing have got pretty good ice now so that you can do that. And what I've seen happening is people now are spreading out. And the word is around of the great ice fishing that we have. And we really do. We've got some fabulous ice fishing right now. And one of the places, you know, I want you folks to realize that when I bring you these reports, especially these reports on ice fishing, I rely on some of the great sportsmen of the North Country that are my friends and that are out there on the ice every day. And those people by name are Mike Bean and Justin Waltz and Jigger Jim Bakor on Black Lake and Bobby Helms. And Bobby has recently moved to our area, and Bobby's a great outdoorsman. I just talked to him before coming on air. And I said, Bobby, tell me what's happening where you're going. And he said, well, Wheat House Bay right now, he said, is really coming on. And here's the thing. You're going to get ice conditions there that sort of become better as time goes on. So now, especially as you're in close to shore, the ice is pretty thick, maybe up to a foot in a lot of cases. And Bobby said our farthest hole out, we still had over 6 inches of ice. And he had fabulous northern pike fishing yesterday. I mean, the numbers even staggered me. And he said a number of fish, maybe half a dozen of them, were over 30 inches long. These were big-bellied, big northern pike. And Bobby was fishing in where they were really catching a lot of their fish was in 25 feet of water. So that's only one example of some of the great fishing that's taking place right now. You know, in the winter, and I've said this, northern pike really come into their own in terms of their popularity, their desirability by fishermen that want to catch these fish. In the summer, they sort of fade away because we become more enamored with bass in particular. The biggest draw of our area, I think, for ice fishing is walleyes. And we'll talk more about that in the next report. But I got to tell you, the fishing right now is really picking up, and especially in the St. Lawrence River. So let's go back to our original thought, ice conditions. And the ice conditions are getting better. But always, I want you to be aware, you got to be careful if you're fishing where major rivers come together. In other words, the St. Lawrence River is our major river, but we have the Grass River and the Oswegatchie River and the Racket River that flow in to the St. Lawrence River. And where those rivers converge, there's always going to be current fluctuations and dangers. And so if you're fishing near those spots, it can become very dangerous. And I've had fishermen tell me, listen, I'm not going to tell people to go there because I don't want to risk anybody going through the ice. So just be aware that when you have those current conditions, it always can make the ice much more unstable and much more unpredictable. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.